Hello, Phoenix-hearted women. This is Nancy, and I'm out here at the Kwikwetlem River to review some of the things we did during our Recognize retreat. So if you remember, the first thing we did when we came in is we did a breathing exercise to kind of bring us to the here and now, and then we moved our spine around. You know, with our spine being the core of our physical being, we try to parallel that to coming into the core of our essential selves. So let's begin. Okay, so we're going to begin by finding our Sukhasana, which is easy pose. So again, we can cross our legs at the shins, cross ankle in front of ankle, have the legs extended, whatever is going to provide you with an easy seat. And once we get here, let's just take a few little rotations around the axis of the spine, just finding the point of contact. We have these two little sit bones at the base of our pelvis, our hip bones. And that's where we want to kind of zero in our weight. And then on an exhale, just sink our roots right through those points of contact. And then maybe we inhale, we squeeze the shoulders up to the ears. And as we exhale, we just roll the shoulders back. Let's do that again. Inhale to squeeze the shoulders up, crowding up through the ears, and exhale through the mouth. One last time. Inhale to squeeze, gather any tension that might be hanging out, and exhale, just let it roll off the shoulders, roll off the arms, roll out of the brain. So let's take note of the sounds of our surroundings. I'm lucky enough to be out here by the river. I'm getting some crows, I'm getting the water, I'm getting some motorcycles and some cars in the distance. We're not here to categorize our sounds, we're just here to observe and be completely present to the experience. And we're going to get there by using our breath. So let's first start by observing the breath. Notice what parts of the body it's moving. Notice where it might be smooth and notice where it might be a little rough. And let's begin to deepen the breath. Let's bring some intention into our breath. So as we inhale, we're going to fill up to a count of 4, just a slow count of 4. And exhale to a count of 4, in and out through the nose. We breathe through our nose because for the inhale, our nose is a natural filter. And we exhale through the nose to keep the heat inside our bodies. Because even though we're not doing a jumping around calisthenic class, we do work our muscles. And so we want to keep the muscles nice and warm. Keep the blood fully oxygenated. Okay, now let's bring some movement with the breath. So as we inhale, we're going to reach the arms up and overhead. And as we exhale, we're going to come down through the center, release the hands at the bottom. Inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Palms come together, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Let's do one more like that. Inhale to reach up and out, feel the lift from sit bones to fingertips. Exhale. Okay, one more inhale to reach up. And then as we exhale, we're going to reach out to the sides. Palm face up, the thumbs pointing back. Get a little bit of stretch through the chest, pressing our heart forward. And now as we exhale, we're going to take the right over the left and give ourselves a nice big hug. if we like, we can tuck the chin. Let's keep the spine nice and long as we just gently tuck the chin and breathe into our upper back. Inhaling. And on our exhale, we're going to open out again. Do you remember which arm was on top? My right one was on top. So as we exhale, let's bring the left one on top. Give ourselves a nice big hug. Let's try to reach our fingertips toward the inner part of our shoulder blades. Tuck the chin and feel the back expanding with the inhale. Feel it under your fingers. Okay, on our next exhale, we're gonna lift the elbows and open on out. And then on the inhale, we're gonna draw in. So we're letting the breath, we're kind of following the breath with our arms. Exhale, boom, blossom open and out. Inhale. And exhale. Try to switch the arms with every hug, but don't worry too much about it. One more. Let's take in one more breath, flip the palms, open the heart. And exhale, release the hands. Okay, and here I'm shifting over into voice over. And for our first spinal awakening, we're going to bring our hands to our knees. And for the inhale, we're going to rock forward on the sit bones and lift the heart. On the exhale, we're going to rock back onto the tailbone. So inhale to come forward, get a little arch through the spine. And as we exhale, pull back, feel the space come between the shoulder blades. And just follow your breath here. Do as many or as few as you like. Emptying out the lungs on the exhale. And coming all the way down into the belly on the inhale. And let's come back to neutral when you're ready. We'll release the hands. And on inhale, we'll sweep the arms up. And on the exhale, we're going to come into a side bend. So settle the right hand, reach up and over with the left. Try to find lots of space to the left side body. Inhale to come up. Exhale to settle on over to the left. Find the length on the inhale. Settle on the exhale. Inhale to rise. And exhale to settle. Inhale to extend. Exhale to sink. Ride the next inhale up. Exhale back over to the left. Inhale for length. Exhale. And inhale to come all the way up. Okay, now we're going to hang out off to our right side. So settle on in. Let's reach straight on up with the left hand. Make sure we got our shoulder stacked. Make sure we got our both hip bones, sit bones into the earth. And then even though we're hanging out here for a while, let's find that rhythm, the extension on the inhales and the sinking on the exhales. Finish your next exhale so that your next inhale can bring you all the way up to center. And then we'll settle over on the other side. So again, we're going to reach on up with the right hand, find our length, find our shoulders stacked, and then sink in on the exhale. Settling in, particularly through that right sit bone, because it likes to follow. Yep. Just hang out here with the sensation in your breath. On your next inhale, we're going to rise on up, reach up through the fingers, and exhale down through the center. Okay, and for some spinal twists, let's inhale our arms out to the side and settle our hands on our shoulders. upper arms parallel to the ground. We're going to do a little twisting here, and so we're going to inhale from the left and exhale to the right. In and out through the nose, rather vigorous breath. Now you can take this as a nice, slow, intentional breath, just like we did for the other poses, or you can charge it up a little bit. Just we're not trying to muscle into the twist at this stage. We're just trying to fire things up through the spine. Close your eyes if it feels comfortable. Go inward. Be completely present for the workings of your body, the reactions of your mind. Almost there. And on an inhale, we're going to come back to center, squeeze the elbows up to the sky, hold the breath, and then exhale, release the palms up onto the thighs. Take a few breaths here to settle in, settle the energy. Feel the blood coursing through the body. And as you're ready, we're going to come into rotations again, but this time we're going to hold it. So inhale, reach the hands up. And as we exhale, we're going to bring the left arm across to the right knee. Our right hand comes behind, tenting up the fingers. And we're coming into a held twist. And even here, we have things happening in conjunction with the breath. So as we inhale, we rise up through the crown of the head. And on the exhale, we see if we can guide the rib cage around just a little bit more. Maybe you can even slide your eyes all the way to the right. And then release to the center. We'll inhale the arms up and do the other side. Again, remember, tent the fingers behind the spine. We want to give ourselves lots of lift. So we're kind of like wringing out the torso. Every inhale, we're breathing some space between the vertebrae. And then the exhales, we move into that space. One more breath here. And we'll come up to the center on the inhale, and exhale, bring the hands down through the heart center. And let that settle in. And there we are. And this concludes our opening sequence for our recognized retreat. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a beautiful day. The next video is right in queue, so if you'd like to move on to that right now, go right ahead. Namaste.